Thanks, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Yes, Chief?
Don't call me Chief.
Just a minute, Jimmy. I'll phone you when I get out there this evening, Chief. And don't call me Chief.
Have you got any ideas, Chief? You're supposed to be a reporter. You get the ideas, and don't call me Chief.
Sure good to see you again, Chief.
Don't call me Chief.
Gosh, Chief.
Don't call me... Well, all right, James. This is one time you may call me Chief.
Hello. Welcome back to the podcast. It's me. It's Rob. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all feeling good and life is treating you well. This week on the podcast, it's Luke Craig. Hilarious man. I think this is one of the best podcasts I've ever recorded. It's hilarious, and Hamish is with us as well, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did, and as always, I appreciate you listening, and I feel like this episode was so good. It was actually it was kind of a heartbreaking to have to fucking cut it in half to put the rest of it on Patreon, but girls got to eat, and so if you'd like to continue listening to the episode, the second half is on Patreon, and I'm also doing a solo ep every week, as I've said before. I'm sorry to keep plugging it, but subscribe to the YouTube, rate the pod on Spotify if you haven't already, and have a good... I've just realised I've recorded this whole fucking thing, and I didn't press record on the fucking camera for the fucking tits. God damn it. Anyways, alright. Love you guys. Alright, take care. Bye. Luke Craig is here, bro.
You know what? That sounded like a police interview when they first start the police interview. The tapes are recording. Luke Craig. So, what was you doing at the scene?
Have you been interrogated before?
100%.
Oh, wow.
Loads of time. I'm interrogated. I've been arrested loads of times.
And you just
and
I don't talk to police.
No comment.
Do you know what? It's the scariest time is when you get arrested for something and you don't know what evidence they have on you.
Oh.
Right.
And it's so nice when you're like, you've got fuck all. You got, and then you get cocky. But I remember when I was a teen, and they arrested me with they raided my house and they found loads of weed.
Right.
Yeah. And then I'm sitting in the cell. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they raided my house. I don't know what's going on. They've arrested me. So I'm in the cells, and then they come in and they take me into the interview room. They sit down. Everything's calm. I'm just sitting down there. I remember the police officer's name. His name was DC White. Yeah.
Yeah. Was he white?
He was a white guy. They named him after what he was. Yeah.
Dumb cunt white.
dumb cunt white. Yeah. And they're sitting there and they're just talking to me. They're very okay. You understand? You're being interviewed. You're under caution. We're gonna start the tapes. Okay. Because they break the seal. They show you this is a new tape. Put it in. Boom,
yeah.
Boom. They close it. And then he goes, okay, all right, so you was arrested today for possession of cannabis. And I was like, no comment. And then he takes out this massive bag and puts it on the table. Do you recognise this bag? I was like, no, I don't recognise that bag. No, I don't know who that is. It was hilarious, man.
So how old were you when that happened?
I think I was 17, possibly.
It's a good age.
Yeah.
Right?
Good age.
It's good age. I had friends who sold shit like at that age. I never did. It's too much of a pussy, but I never got the payoff because it's it's a bit of money, but the stress.
Yeah.
It seemed like such a stressful fucking existence. Selling drugs.
Do you know what? It can be, and as you get older and you understand the risks behind it, it can be. But this is a thing when they talk about increasing sentences on the street. If you get caught with a knife, no one expects to be caught.
Yeah,
so when you're increasing sentences, I'm like, that's not going to be me. Then when all these kids running around thinking that's not going to be me anyway until they get caught. Do you know what I mean? So they're like, I don't care. But it doesn't. It depends what culture you're in as well. A lot of everybody around me, the way they had money was doing that. So I just saw as do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah. It's just normal. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a normal thing.
Yeah. So and how many times would you say you got arrested, got nicked then?
I've been arrested. I've been arrested. No, I've been arrested just a lot. I've been arrested a lot of time. I can't put a number even. I've been arrested a lot of time, but I think I've only been convicted once.
Right.
And I'm like, yeah, police weren't doing a very good job with me. But I think I got convicted. I got caught with a. Was it that time? I thought that was the time I got caught with the weed. That was the time I got convicted. Yeah.
Right.
And for driving.
So that's like an underage conviction, though, is it? Like.
Yeah. I don't think I've been convicted as an adult. I'm not
Yeah,
convicted
nice.
as an
And
adult.
when you say
No,
convict,
I'm not committing crimes anymore, by the way. I'm not committing crimes. I'm just saying I haven't been convicted as an adult.
yeah. And so when you say convicted now, did you have to do time in like a youth detention?
No.
No.
Do you know what? They actually done me for possession, and it was because
Right.
I got a good solicitor, and
Right.
he said to me, he goes, when we go to the desk where they're gonna charge you, what you say is, I can't remember the sentence. I used to know this off by heart. But basically, it was like, it's personal possession. It was for me. It was my own possession. That big bag of weed and things. Because you can't tell what someone. There's no legal limit to what your personal possession.
Yeah, I can smoke this right now.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Like a Jamaican's personal weed is going to be very different to a white guy in Yorkshire. Do you know what I mean? These are my. There's a suitcase full of weed. That's my personal use. Okay. Do you know what I mean? And he told me to give this sentence, and he goes, "Yeah, we was going to charge you with selling, but we would do you for possession."
Right.
And when I went to court, it was so funny because I had a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I was acting like a kid still. Like I had like at the time I had like thousands of pounds in my pocket, and they was trying to work out what sentence they gave me. So they gave me a fine, and they goes, "What? How much money do you have?" And I was like, what do you spend your money on?
And we check my piggy bank.
Yeah. And my friend burst out laughing while I was my mum gives me pocket money and things like that to try and lower it. But they never really. I think they gave me community service.
Yeah. And that was. I just imagine you like just blowing all your money on like fucking like Yu-Gi-Oh cards and stuff.
You know what? That's another problem with people. With these kids, they are so much more mature, like the things that they want cars because we want girls. Do you know what I mean? Like
or boys.
Yeah. Do you know what? You would have been the most gangster. You could have got your way. You would have been the most gangster person on the street. I'm gonna fuck you if you fuck around my money. And he means it. He means it. I hope you lose my money actually, so I can fuck you. Yeah.
It's like, you don't have to pay me back.
Yeah. You lost how much? Oh, you know what that means, right?
So like when you're then, did that affect? So if you're convicted, then even when you're 17, does that get like wiped when you become an adult? Did it affect like getting visas or anything? No. Do you know what? No, it hasn't actually affected anything. I think it has been wiped, but I think they still got my DNA and all that stuff in there. Where did you come
from? That is funny. What sample do you want to give? Hair, saliva? No, thank you. I'll do the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, I left it in the cell. Go get it.
I done it because I was nervous.
I've got a bag of it under my bed.
Yeah. I think they still got. I feel still they got on the prints.
Right.
The conviction is no longer.
Yeah.
Quashed.
Yeah.
Quashed.
Yeah. That's always a weird word. Quashed.
Yeah.
Quashed. It's a
fancy.
posh word.
Yeah. Quashed.
Quashed.
Yeah.
Because I got arrested when I was when was I 16, 17. It was wasn't for doing anything gay. It was
sodomy.
Why do people gays? I think go.
Yeah. No, it was. I used to drink like quite a bit when I was a teenager. So much so that I don't do it anymore. And me and my buddy, we just what was it was like breaking and entering was the. We like trashed a fucking car. We were like drunk and we like kicked the wing mirror off a car and then like punched in the windows and then we threw the wing mirror at a house and then we broke into the house. We thought the house was like
abandoned,
under renovation, like abandoned, like under renovation, but it wasn't. Like it was occupied, but the family weren't there. And then someone like walked past and saw two kids crawling in, and we were just looking for somewhere to drink because it was raining, you know. We were like, yeah, let's just break into the.
So 1 second. So you destroyed a car and then used the car to get into the house.
The wing mirror. We used the wing mirror to like smash the window, and then we were in, and then we were just in the house, and then we just see the blue like sirens coming in the window.
Oh.
And we were like, tits. So we like jumped out the front, and then we like hid in a bush, and then they caught us then. But I got what's called I think they're called ASBOs here, are they?
Antisocial behavioral
officer or
Oh,
something.
wow.
Where it's is that the cops?
we got a confession.
Yeah.
We got a confession.
Imagine the doors get through and there's a SWAT team. And then I got what we call it as a JLO, junior liaison officer.
Okay.
So then they came once, but then I think my dad had like friends in the fucking police, and he kind of got it like
Really?
Wow.
yeah. But like it wouldn't have mattered because when you turn 18 in Ireland, they
Clean
wipe
slate.
your they wipe your bum.
Nice.
No, they wipe.
There you go.
No, they wipe your record. So,
Oh, really?
yes, but it wouldn't have mattered anyway because it was such a minuscule fucking thing. But I should have been arrested a few more times for that kind of nonsense. Like, do you know what I mean?
So you was doing it a lot.
Yeah, like just not even like that, but yeah, but just like damaging, like vandalism, like, do you know what I mean?
Really?
But
I mean, that's
yeah.
all. Like, I remember those wing mirrors are so easy to break off. I remember just walking home drunk once and punching every one of them off on the way home.
Yeah.
Just like literally, they were just flying off.
Hold on 1 second. That is not a way to say they are easily to go. You're punching
Yeah.
a wing, and you're like, these are easy. I brushed past it and it fell off. You're punching a
No, but
wing
they-
mirror off and be like,
They
this
come
is-
off
Yeah.
so easily.
Wow.
There was like it was. I remember being like, "Oh, that's so easy. I'm gonna."
You lot have got very different kinds of crimes. Like there's
Yeah.
a reason behind my
It's
crime.
angsty.
You lot are just angry at the world.
Yeah.
And then smashing up people's cars.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
like when I think about it, like if someone did that to my non-existent car, you'd fucking kill them.
Oh yeah.
100%. That's someone petrol bombed my car. And
Sorry
it's
about
Do you know what? I wanted somewhere to drink, and it was, I was cold. I need somewhere to warm my hands. Yeah,
I fucked the guy in there and I burnt the evidence.
It's one of the most offensive things I found because that person waited for me, watched me get out of my car, walk into my house, and then attacked my poor. I think like, wow, why would you do that?
What was there ever like a motive like for?
Yeah, a lot of people had motives for things they do to me. There was a reason why. Like, my car didn't do anything wrong. You should have got. I was the person who done it. You packed.
It could have just been a random angry white guy.
Yeah,
DC White.
DC White. You got away. You got away this time.
Yeah, and so I don't know how much you can talk about it, but where did you've gotten out of that sort of
Lifestyle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm far removed from it now.
For sure.
No, stop saying it like that because it sounds like I haven't.
No,
I haven't.
you're right. Yeah.
I'm out.
You're out of the
I'm
life.
free. I'm free of the top boy life now.
Yeah,
Man. I'm out now. But it's a very interesting contrast.
You're a top boy now, are you?
I'm a top one now. Yeah.
You know, but you do look like, and with the accent, you could, if you walked in, you could be the guy. You do seem like you could be like a boss.
In like an Irish. Like
You're like a
gypsy
sexy
gang
beast world.
No, not
something
sex.
like-
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
No,
Sexy
the
beast.
movie. The movie. Oh, it's fucking. It's a crime film. Yeah, but it's white crime.
Yeah.
No.
No one's ever
it's-
said that about me. Well, yeah, Ray Winston is in Sexy Beast.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
gangster kind of thing.
Yeah. But you do seem like you could play
What,
a gangster.
Like the head of like an Irish crime.
Yeah.
something,
Or do you know, like when you could be in London, and then you're just the guy that
Right.
I could imagine, and maybe it's because you're behind the desk right now, and everything fits the picture, and you have your flag in the background. You're like,
that's your,
and everyone
that's
knows,
your gang sign.
everyone knows it, but they don't say anything about it. And everyone knows you're open about it, but no one mentions
your
it.
gang sign is just.
Yeah, and you make everybody say it when you're leaving. Right, see you later. Everyone's like, yeah, see that? No. Everybody has to do it. Everybody has to do it.
Like you mean it.
Yeah.
Probably. Are we brothers or not?
Yeah. Come in, come out. Yeah.
Come in.
You come to me.
No, I just call you man. That's a funny joke. come in, come out.
yeah, yeah,
There is no coming out. There is no coming out.
yeah.
Once you come in, you're in for life.
yeah.
Oh fuck. It's like yeah, no, I can see that with the desk, like kind of like what's your name, your man's name from The Godfather,
Don Vito.
Corleone.
Vito Corleone. That's my favorite film of all time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
number one. Yeah, it's like you come to me on the day of
My daughter's wedding.
Of my brother's gay wedding.
Someone told me. I already told Hamish this. This made me laugh so much. Someone told me the story. Do you know Tom Stade, comedian?
No.
I was hanging out with this other comedian at the weekend, and he was saying that he opened for him or something, and he was at Glee, and he kept saying fag on stage, and apparently the person who runs Glee is gay or whatever and got offended, but the audience was like, ooh, and he goes, hey, go eat, it's okay, my cousin has it.
Really? Oh, really?
Yeah.
And what happened to him? Did
I think he got banned from
Did he?
Yeah. But I think like he's doing fine. Like he's touring and stuff like so. But yeah, it made me laugh. But yeah. So did you? Where did you grow up? You grew up in Croydon. Yeah. Which is, and you still live in Croydon?
No. But let's not give so many details. Where
Oh
to
yeah,
find me.
Yeah,
I'm a stone's throw away. I'm not too far away from there. No.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm out. Okay, guys.
We're gonna have to like blur your face.
yeah.
I recognize that voice.
The voice modulated thing. Yeah.
Hello.
This is Adrian.
Yeah.
He's under a different
real names.
yeah. I was watching what was I watching? The Gentleman.
Oh yeah, I watched that.
Have you watched it? Yeah.
The series, right?
Yeah,
Or
the
do you
Guy
watch
Ritchie.
film? You're talking about the series because they got the film and they got the series now.
The series. I was watching the series now. Have you watched it?
Yeah, I watched that.
Yeah, it's great. It's it's that's like a different type of crime now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I liked that. I liked it.
Yeah.
But I didn't like it. I felt like it was. You ever watch something and you're like, I shouldn't like this. It felt a bit too. Do you know who I didn't like in that show? You know the Asian guy that was Just Asian. That's what I needed to say.
I didn't like the country he was born in.
No, you know the guy that was like he worked as the weed guy.
Yeah, he is the weed expert or whatever.
He fucking pissed me. His character fucking pissed me. Is that a good character? Because he pissed me off. I feel like he's a fucking idiot. Yo, they make this and do that. I hate when they overdo it.
Yeah, he's gone. It's very cliche, like stoner fucking, and then he's fucking the whole thing up.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? He's fucking the whole operation up, and it's I'm not finished it, but it's all right. Yeah, no, I'm like I'm about to give up on it because it's getting a bit too fucking it's getting a bit too wacky now for my liking. Like it's not I don't know, but. What do I have written here? Oh, this fucking. I thought this would be funny. This popped up on my phone. It's the ex leader of the KKK.
Fuck me.
Their kid wrote a book, and their kid has come out as trans.
Really?
Yeah.
It's just
wow,
like
that's just karma, isn't it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
And what's the book about?
The book is it's about their struggle as going from being growing up as a white supremacist. It's funny because their second name is Black.
Really? You're joking. You're joking. His surname is Black.
Yeah, Derek Black.
Derek Black. His surname is Black. I hate all blacks. Apart from the original, name.
Yeah.
Wow.
You think that's why he's just like, it's putting a stain on our name? Like, is that like what is he? Like, is that why he hates black so much?
So the name of the book is The Klansman's Son. There's a 35-year-old child of former Ku Klux Klan leader Don Black, and a close family friend of the notorious former KKK Grand Wizard David Duke.
Grand Wizard.
Yeah.
And his son's a trans. Can you imagine explaining that at a party? Yeah, my son's. He's trans
wizard.
What's the opposite of a wizard?
A witch? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is the women called witches in the KKK?
All women are witches in my mind. I think that this pride flag here, this was purely to offset the accusations of homophobia. I was called homophobic at the weekend.
Was you?
Yeah. I did a gig. Do you know Comedy on the Farm in Leeds?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah, I did a spot there, and I mean, I didn't even know what I fucking said. I mean, I've some stuff about Islam and homophobia and gay sex and stuff, but these two, and I don't know what your experience is, but it was just these two white women, well-to-do like white ladies who were like in their 40s, and they complained at the break, and they were just like, that was fucking disgusting, and it was homophobic. They said I was homophobic.
Were they lesbians?
And no, they weren't. They might have been. I don't know, but they were like, this is fucking homophobic.
You do seem like you hate yourself, so
I
kind
do.
Of is,
I mean,
kind of is
I'm gonna have to start doing gigs with this fucking draped around my fucking.
Hold on, how long have you known? When did you know you was gay? Because I didn't know. You don't come across. I don't know what gay people come across like, but you didn't seem gay.
we come across the same as everybody else.
But you didn't like. When did you know you was gay?
Like this. I always put it like this: that like when everyone else knows that they're not. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, so when everyone knows that
they're attracted to the opposite sex, it's the same. Like, do you know what I mean?
And how long did it take you before you was okay with it? Like,
maybe 10 years.
Yeah, that's a date in the future.
10 years from now. Yeah.
Really? Have you got a problem? Do you feel like you got a problem with it?
Yeah, I mean, I think it just so yeah, I came out then when I was like maybe 17, 18. So that was only like 4 years ago. But no, so yeah, but like nowadays, it's interesting because I did like this LGBTQ plus comedian of the year fucking competition thing. I don't know why I did it, whatever. But I've never felt like so out of place. Because it's like, I'll give you an example. Like I walked in, and when I did the heat, they asked for your pronouns. Yeah. Besides your, I don't know if when you're filling out applications to do gigs, do you put your pronouns in or whatever? But I just ignored it because I'm like, I don't want to play this game. I don't know. I just don't want to
get involved in all that.
Get involved in all that. If you want to do that, knock yourself out. But I think it's pretty clear what my pronouns are. Do you know what I mean? So anyway. So the heat I did, but then I walk in to do the semi, and it's and I had a semi.
Sorry. What? We still talking about this? The gig here? What? I walked into the semi. Yeah, go on. Yeah.
So I walked in with the semi, and then there was the host. But I walked in late, and they're all sitting around in this big circle, getting like the talk, getting the rules or whatever. And the host was this gay Asian comedian, and I told Hamish this, and I walked in front of everyone. He was like,
for fuck's sake.
And I was like, don't worry, I do it on this all the time. You don't have to worry as long as you don't do them. And I was
when in Rome.
But I was like, oh Jesus, I really don't want to do this, but I didn't want to fucking kick up a fuss or whatever. And I was just like, fucking he, him, I guess. And yeah, but this guy had already complained about me and Mike's podcast being homophobic and whatever.
So he
transphobic, like and he just didn't like me. He wanted to put me on the spot. But the organisers of the thing, I think I pissed them off after the heats, because they did an interview with the people who went through the heats, and they were asking everyone who were their favourite comedians and stuff. And one of the people I said was Dave Chappelle, and yeah, they did not.
Take kindly to that.
No. I may as well have said fucking Hitler. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't know if you ever had.
You did.
What?
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, he was first.
yeah.
So with so have you had instances where you've had, like, I guess, confrontation with audience members over fucking jokes or whatever?
I've had confrontation.
Not even confrontation, but I guess people approach
I've got this joke about liking big women.
Yeah,
I love that joke.
It's a great joke.
And then two women complained, American fat women complained. Apparently they were lesbians as well.
Could have just said American.
and they complained, but the host, the guy who the promoter whose gig it was, he was completely on board. He's like you said, you love big women, so what the fuck are they talking about? They can't. What they're just. But I've noticed that I've noticed when I go to gigs, it's the fat lesbians don't like me very much.
Yeah.
Those are specific.
Right.
I went to a gig. The whole audience were lovely, and there was these two fat lesbians at the front. And
You can just say lesbians.
I want to be specific. Not all lesbians. Some lesbians are fine, but the fat ones, they seem to not like me the most. Okay. And you know what the funny? But the only time I saw them laugh was when I made a dick joke. That's the only time I saw them laugh, and I was like,
weird.
Yeah, it's like And then they went back to grimacing their faces. There's like that.
It looks like
Is that what
Grimace
they call it
too.
these days?
What?
Grimacing? Is that what they call it?
No,
these
yeah,
days?
no.
I thought it was called scissoring.
Scissoring. No. Yeah, there's a new word. When they're fat lesbians, they call it grimacing.
Yeah, they're built like Grimace.
But yeah, with me, it's. Have you ever had that with someone?
Not
An
really. I don't
audience?
think no one's approached me after a set or anything. I've had people I had some old people walk out the other day when it was
Of your bedroom.
at the yeah when I was done with them.
Tagged them, both of them.
But it was at a gig at a retirement home. But it was
Yeah.
all it was
your retirement home.
yeah, but it was uni students because they were just using the venue.
Okay.
But then the retirement people who lived there were invited too. So it was literally the youngest audience you could have and the oldest, like
Right.
literally geriatric. And a bunch of them just left right after my set. They
Right.
stayed for my set though, which is interesting. But I was on first, so it wasn't like they were. And
Like, this was going to be about.
the promoter was just like,
Yeah.
no, I think they were just tired. They were,
yeah.
They're always tired. They're
yeah,
always,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, with lesbians and stuff, like I exclusively annoy white women. It seems to be. Anytime I have a list on my phone of all the times I've offended someone, be it online or at a gig.
I should do that.
Always been a white woman.
No, but I don't think it's she. I don't think you are offended. I think white women are the most who get the most offended.
Yeah.
It's crazy how like they all get offended at race jokes.
Yeah.
And I'm a black guy, and they'll be like, "Hey, you can't say that."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Excuse me, white woman? Excuse me, white? How dare you?"
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I've noticed. It's like people will be laughing, and then it's the white women who will be the ones. I don't know. White men don't seem to have that much of a problem,
No.
but in white women, it's like they want to draw the line of what can be said.
I don't fucking understand it. I've been trying to fucking understand it. You know, I think, I mean, at the comedy on the farm thing, I mean, half of them hated me because I said I was doing fine, and then I said this thing about, I was like, oh, the king has cancer, and I was like, don't worry, lads, not Andrew Tate, the other king. And just every woman in the fucking
Yeah.
and it's just like, I don't actually, I'm not, you know what I mean?
Do you think I stopped doing comedy for a moment to say that? Like, are you that fucking stupid?
It's just whatever. But we just want to talk about the lesbian scissoring, and I remember seeing this. I remember hearing a lesbian talk. Like, how do say there's just a girl who's like a full blown lesbian, has never had been fucked by a dude. How do they lose their virginity then if it's just two women? These are the things that keep me awake at night.
I think
But that is interesting. But
I think
that's a
if
question.
the two clits touch, that's it. It's over.
Or maybe if you've got a big tongue,
Yeah,
then
true.
they can.
Big tongue, but then what? Does their hymen just stay intact then until?
Yeah, I don't know. Hymen is that the where the line's drawn for virginity? If you break the hymen.
That's my rule.
But I mean, I don't think. What if
His hymen hasn't broken. You're still okay. You're still okay. Yeah, that's what I used to look for back in the olden days. That's what they used to look for. If a woman bleeds when she has sex, then,
but you can get you can break your hymen from riding or fucking a horse.
Yeah.
from fucking a horse.
Well, no, with riding a horse.
Riding
Like
a
no,
horse,
just
yeah.
from riding a horse, you can actually have it broken.
From fucking a horse. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
So I broke mine.
I'm pretty sure. Even if you've got your hymen's gone, you'll still bleed after fucking a horse.
Yeah.
That's not if it's with the hymen.
Yeah.
No, but just the just from the-
Gymnasts I heard can break their hymen quite easily.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you get
Just
your hands
hope-
on it. No,
What did you say?
I'm sorry. I'm just
He's a pedo joke.
What if your physician is Larry Nasser? Is that what
yeah,
you said?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's that guy. That bad guy.
That
Yeah.
bad guy, yeah. Fucking did a lot of diddling. And but yeah, just I guess if you're gonna break your hymen horse riding, you just gotta hope that it's not a white horse. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? I rode a horse for the first time recently, and
I would love to have seen that.
yeah, it was It feels very sexual, to be honest with you. It is
there's
very,
a rhythm to it.
Yeah.
I did say it felt gay at the time when I was doing it. It felt extremely gay. I've never been in a position where I'm being thrust around from the behind. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm on a horse like this, and I'm like,
Why were you riding a horse?
We just done it as a challenge. Me and Pete, we done it as a challenge.
Right.
And then who could ride the horse the best?
You can do this in London?
No, this was out in Kent. It was out in Kent. It was out in Kent.
Right.
Yeah.
So you just... Was this just like for the pod? Was it
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
The patron put it on the episode. We got
nice.
sing it, and we rode it, and it was very interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Did you get on the same horse like Gandalf and
what, at the
Merry
same
and Pippin?
time?
Like
No way, no way, no. Pete would love to do something like that. He would love. He would be at the back and he'd be happily taking me away. But no way, no way. That would have been if both of us in rhythm going up and down together like that. No way. That would be too much. You have to ease me into the gay stuff slowly.
Right, slowly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. You never done anything gay.
Not that I can.
Not that I'm willing to admit on camera.
No, have I? No, I don't think I have ever done anything.
Yeah. You're missing out, man. Big time, you know. But so
you should come over to this side and check it out once in a while.
I'm not wearing anything from the waist down over here. But so growing up in what? Are you a football guy? Do you like football?
No, I'm not. No, are you a football guy?
Nah.
Are you a football guy?
No.
It's the only team I support right here, baby.
No, I'm not a football guy.
I grew up as United supporter.
A what?
Yeah, Man United.
Man United. Oh, would you?
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
So I had,
Well, yeah,
I had a shirt.
you
I
want
had a
all men
kit.
to unite.
Huh?
In the bedroom.
Men United.
Yeah.
It's my new support group. But yeah, I guess you could just refer to me as what they call like a fair weather fan.
Yeah, okay.
I was there for the good times.
But not for the bad. No, it's
and
gone
then
shit.
I just
you know?
fucking bounced.
Yeah.
Yeah, now I'll just tune in whenever they're in a final or something. But yeah, so I don't. Yeah, but what are you into? If you're not into football, what are you into then?
Boxing. I watch boxing
yes.
when I
Yes.
can, when I've got some time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you follow it like MMA?
I watch the big fights. If I see the big fights happening, I'm not really.
I like the novelty ones, like the Tyson one coming up. I'm sure I'll watch.
The which?
Just because it's
like
Tyson
Tyson
and
Luke
what's his
Paul or
name?
Jake Paul or
Jake
whatever.
Paul.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm interested to find out how that would go. But I don't think Jake Paul can win no matter what he does in that fight. If he beats Tyson up, Tyson's an old man.
And you're beating up
do you
a
know what I mean?
beloved fucking icon.
Do you know what I mean?
But I saw that. I don't know if you saw this video like of Mike Tyson saying at a press conference that he watched a video of like, or someone posted a video of like Jake Paul danced, like doing like a TikTok dance when he was 16. And then someone brought it up to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was like, "Oh yeah, I got hard watching that."
But he
video
like
or
stumbles over his words.
He got high.
It's
He
so
got
funny.
hard. He said he got erect watching the video.
Really?
He's like, you know, the funny thing about that video is actually I was watching that and actually I looked down and I got hard. Like he couldn't get it out. He couldn't get the joke out and it just bombed.
But yeah,
No, he didn't bomb. He didn't bomb because he could. There's like he's probably telling the truth.
Yeah,
about
true,
that.
true.
Oh, he is. Have you ever seen that clip where he's shouts at the reporter? He's like, what did he say?
Oh, fuck you too, you love me.
I guess, yeah, he goes,
Bitch, you bitch, yeah.
I'll fuck you till you love me.
He's got, and when he has got Lennox Lewis, he's like, I'll fuck you, your kids, I'll eat your kids, or something like that.
Yeah.
He says, there's one time he got really emotional and he said, I want to stamp on his testicles. And I want to, like, I'm like, that is someone who's really upset.
That is against the rules of boxing, I think.
That should be. Even after a knockout, you should not be allowed to stamp on someone's testicles.
Yeah. I mean, it's easy to stand on Hamish's testicles. He, by all accounts, his are down to his fucking ankles.
Has he got long testicles?
No, they're not. I mean, they
testicles.
are longer than they used to be. But we were discussing this in the last podcast.
So-
We were discussing how
You measured the length of your testicles.
I haven't measured them, but I look at them sometimes and I'm
Patreon.
like, they're going. If there
going
was
south.
a race, if there's a race
south,
between my dick's losing.
What's it called? The tortoise.
Hey,
and
come
the-
on, Dick, man.
Yeah,
Come on, you're
yeah.
embarrassed. You're embarrassed there. The testicles. The testicles are in front. The testicles are in front. The testicles are in front. The testicles still moving.
What's the tortoise and the hare?
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady wins the race. Yeah. But how old are you then?
37.
37. Right. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so how old are you?
33.
Okay. And you're 20.
30.
You're 30.
Yeah.
Oh, you said you was.
I know, I was joking.
Oh, okay.
It was a joke
Fuck
about me being 22.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
there's no
yeah.
way. Or a woman did say to me recently that I looked like I was 40. But I think she was just trying to hurt my feelings.
No way. On stage?
On stage, yeah.
Of course.
She's like, you look like you're 40. And I was like, let's not even go there.
White woman?
Because
Now he wants like women don't like him. He comes down. You whore. You whore.
yeah. I mean, yeah, I am privy to a misogynistic joke, but you know, I do love women. You know.
No, this is. I had a conversation with a comedian about this, and I'm like, a misogynist is a strong word. Yeah, like it's like saying someone's racist because someone doesn't mean they hate women. Because they say a joke doesn't mean they hate black people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
you need to be able to take things in context.
Yeah,
and I don't understand when people use this word. Hate is strong. Do you know what I mean? I don't hate. I can make a joke at my own expense. I can make a joke at my kid's expense. I can make a joke at a woman's expense. Doesn't mean I hate any of the above. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So then I don't know why people throw that word around, misogyny. I don't like it. Or like unless it's warranted. Unless you can see someone who actually puts women down, and you know what I mean, and like you know what I mean. I
think we should.
I think it's just a way to like quickly silence someone. It's like I think it's like because there's not. What can you say to that? No, I'm not.
No. I think women are the best thing on this earth. Now I know you don't have this.
No, I don't. No.
But I think there's nothing better to me on this planet than a woman. I love women. I do. I think they're
both internally and externally.
Every part of a woman,
head to toe.
Everything, man. It's too much. I need to have like. I feel like I'm addicted to women, and I need to draw back the reins.
That's like that's why you like the big ones because there's more women.
More women. I like. Do you know what it is? And whatever woman I have, I like. After a while, I like the opposite end of a woman. Do you know what I mean? So if I got a big woman, I'm like, okay, time to go to.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. I love different women, man. I love women. I think women are the best thing in the world, man.
Yeah, preach, man.
Fuck that shit. I like guys.
It's like, may I remind you of the flag?
May I remind you whose home you're in right now?
You come to my house and you're talking about women. But what about this is like a recurring theme here. What about the trans? Would you like an old trans woman now?
You know what? I don't. No, I've never seen a trans woman I'm attracted to.
Yeah, but surely there's
that you know of. It could have been very convincing.
Yeah, well then it's just a woman to me. Then that's just a woman to me. But no one's ever said to me, trans, and then they're like,
yeah, because I know that this used to be a trick everyone would play on each other back when I was younger, where they'd send in like a picture of a girl from like here up, and they'd be like, "Oh lads, look at this bird I'm talking to," or whatever. And they'd go, "Oh yeah, she's fit, man, fucking tits." And then he'd zoom out the full thing, and she'd have a cock or whatever.
And you'd be like, "Yes,
look,
when I saw the top half, I was like, fuck that."
Put a bag on her torso.
Now we're talking.
Yeah. No, you see a lot of like on Grindr now, which used to be it's kind of funny how you had to see how Grindr sort of morphed into this different thing, because Grindr used to be
transitioned.
It has transitioned into something way more liberal, because back in the day it was just dudes. Like it was just dudes. You had to have a cock, and you could filter out who you wanted to see based on like ethnicity and stuff. Like, it was really like fucking specific, like. Bro. But now it's like you can't do that. That's
can't you?
No. And
why would they remove that? To be more inclusive?
Yeah, because it's like, because it's just like, oh, it's wrong to filter people out by
why?
race.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Why can't I choose who I want to fuck?
Yeah.
No, you must fuck everybody. You must fuck. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Well, I think I remember Asian lads complain that they don't get a lot of love.
But what also happens is that they still get passed over.
Yeah.
But it's just that now you're in the search. But it's like, all right, bye. Like, I don't know why they would do that.
Yeah, I don't know. But now you go on there and it's a lot of trans men, and it's like, oh, you nearly got me, you know, like, yeah.
What would you mean trans? So women,
female to male.
Female to male.
But
then you see some things with things. You see some, you know, they've got tits and a dress and a wig on, and you're like, oh, but you have a dick. Like, it's a circus.
Really?
Luke. Yeah.
Someone messaged our phone that we've got. She's a
You're like a bat phone.
Huh?
You have like a bat phone for the podcast.
Yeah. And they messaged. She's a trans. What's the word when you say not? I was about to say a trans whore. What is it?
Sex worker.
Sex worker. Trans sex
Right,
worker. Yeah. And she was like that. A lot of guys who are not gay sleep with her because they just want something a little extra.
I think it would. I don't think there would be many gay people sleeping with it. I think it would be almost all straight guys.
Because we know a few straight lads who were into that sort of
Really?
chicks with dicks type thing.
On the circuit.
On the circuit, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's pretty common. It's
Let's out them now. Who are these men? I want to know. Really?
Well, I'll say his name, but I could just bleep it out. You know what I mean? No, yeah, it's good that you
No,
don't
but
know.
he also likes female to male.
Yeah, I've been trying to tell him he's gay for a long time.
He's
like,
into anything.
No, bro. No. Yeah.
Do you know what? I didn't know there were so many rules to being gay. Like you can have specific only guys who like fucking, and you can have only ones who like being fucked.
Yes.
I didn't know this because I thought
There's
so you like fucking?
Yeah.
So you don't, have you ever been fucked?
No.
That's what
I'm only 30 though, so I've got a lot of time ahead of me to try.
So has a guy tried to fuck you before?
No, I remember one time a guy tried to, put a little finger up there, and I went, easy, chief.
Really?
Yeah. And then he was like befuddled. He was like, what do you mean you don't want? I was like, it's just,
what are you,
know
straight?
what?
Yeah, you disgust me.
Yeah. I just didn't like the sensation, but now we talked about this.
We did
last week.
Sounds like you fucked him.
Yeah.
We had a conversation about this last week.
We talked. My face was in the pillow.
You couldn't really hear me. But we did talk about this but now I'm more open to the idea of maybe at some point in the future, maybe letting a certain person, take it to Valhalla. You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so interesting that you're willing to, and you're such a no-go.
Yeah, but could you picture me getting fucked in the ass? I don't think so.
That's all I picture.
Well, can you imagine me being like, Jesus, you know what I mean?
Take it easy,
Chief. Jesus.
So okay, yeah, I didn't know. So it's very. So that's what I mean. That's very. Can you still choose on the app by that?
Can you still speak to your dad?
So you can still look him in the eyes.
Are you therapy?
Are you still allowed to drive?
How did your family take it?
My family, yeah, we're fine. Like, I'm a very, very good family. Like, and yeah, it was funny because we were talking about this. That I told my mom, and I thought she'd know because you think your mother, mother knows their sons or whatever. They have that instinctual thing. She hadn't a fucking breeze, but she doesn't know what's going on half the time. She thinks if you asked her what was going on now between Israel and Palestine, she'd think it was they're playing a football match. Like, who's winning? Is on Sky Sports, but but then she hadn't a clue. But then my dad was like, "Yeah, I knew."
Really?
I knew. Yeah. So I don't know how he knew.
You never asked him how he knew.
I don't know, but then I think your dad is. Maybe he just saw me. I don't know.
but you don't come across as in like
no.
So how was you as a kid, like with your mates? Did your mates know?
No one knew. I think they were suspicious because I wasn't so enthusiastic about hooking up with women and stuff.
Because I had a friend who was cute. He hasn't actually come out. Yeah. As I haven't spoken to him in many years, but I've heard stories. But we was very close as kids, and I think he was gay, or he probably still is.
Right,
but
he was gay, but he's not anymore.
Yeah. But conversion therapy. I didn't at the time, but people around me now, like as an adult, they was like, we knew he was gay. Yeah, but I didn't. He wasn't. He did feign interest in women, but he used to speak to them like for long periods of time. Yeah, and I'm like, were you trying to fuck or what? And then he would just speak because I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, man. Yeah,
that's the thing. I didn't even do the speaking.
Really?
Yeah, I was just like, nah, I don't even. I did like there was a bit of fingering and whatnot and what have you, and a few hand jobs.
To himself.
Yeah. I was in plenty of fingering. But I would have fingered girls and just to keep up appearances and stuff. And then also a part of you's like,
How do you do?
Boys, gather around, boys.
Yeah, look what I'm doing, eh? Add the waft,
yeah.
oh, I love this. This is great.
Yeah.
But no, like you just do it so it would keep everyone off your back. Like you wouldn't. Poor choice of words.
You think it to keep everybody off your back.
Hey, bye.
Yeah.
My brother's gay.
Oh really?
Yeah. My brother's gay. My younger brother, but he, you could tell he was gay when he was young. He used to put his like pajamas pants on his head as like long hair.
My cousin did the exact same thing.
Yeah. And you see your jaws right, yeah. And it's like you could like he thought it was going to be a shock to everyone. Like, I'm gay. Yeah, all right, buddy.
Yeah.
We knew. Not everyone was turning around trying to be, dancing around with long hair.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, well, they put the thing and then pretend to be like.
You wasn't that kind. You wasn't that kind of gay, was you?
No. I mean, I said this to Hamish. I feel like at one point there was a time where I might have been a little bit
artsy fartsy.
Like fancy.
You did go to arts
like a little
college.
bit,
flowery.
Yeah, a bit, act like a fairy sometimes.
How?
With
what
my energy.
way?
I don't know, with like maybe the music. I remember being into back in the day, but like Blue. Do you remember Blue?
Yeah, the group.
Yeah, it's like
that was gay.
Love, with
the black guy, with the one black guy, the token black guy. There's one. Wasn't there? Was there one black guy in there?
In Blue.
Right, if there was a black guy in there, you
Yeah.
don't remember that.
That's
Fucking racist.
Yeah,
Was there a black guy in there? I thought he was security. There was a black guy in Blue. Well, that is interesting.
Their manager.
Yeah. He's the one who gets their luggage. Oh wow.
But there's
No, do you know what? I've got to look that up now because I want to see if that is. So hold on, Blue. Sorry, I've got to just find out.
Yeah, I think it's 4 white twinks if I remember correctly.
No, there was a black guy.
He's right in the middle, yeah.
There's right in the middle, yeah. There was a black guy in Blue, yeah.
Show me him.
Yeah.
Oh, there was. Yes, that remote. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the one that you didn't jack off at.
Yeah.
It's like the opposite of that, the porn meme where it's the white girl on the
Yeah.
couch.
Fuck you know.
But yeah, I remember listening to that, and then maybe my dad was like, "Ooh, yeah," and I did do a bit about this on stage, and you actually might have been in the room at South Ken where it was about trying on my mother's clothes and stuff when I was like, it was just once, Luke. It was just, don't look at me like that, right?
Yeah.
It was just once, and I have a vague memory of my dad walking in and being like, "Way," and then like then just leaving, like.
Really? I did it, but it wasn't. I did that, but it wasn't a secret. I was going undercover. I wanted to be a spy.
Yeah. So you dressed up in your mother's clothes.
Yeah, and then I knocked on the front door to pretend to be someone.
And
I was very young.
And your parents, how old were you talking?
I must have been like 6.
Really?
Yeah, so I had heels on, and
you wore the heels as well.
Yeah.
You were trying to get on. You just wanted to get on Epstein's Island.
Yeah.
What time's the
like,
plane
you're
coming?
still not that type,
Oh man.
As a spy.
But so that was the only thing, I guess. But like, I always like. I feel like the really really camp gay guys, they're missing out. Like
that's
the
the word I've been looking for.
Camp.
Camp. That's
Yeah.
the word.
Yeah.
I've been trying to search for that word, but I'm thinking, what is it? Yeah, flowery. I said
Flowery,
earlier.
yeah.
Camp.
Flowery,
really camp.
puffy.
But
poof.
what percentage of gay guys do you think are camp? Because do you think it is like 50-50, and that you just don't notice the other gay guys as much?
Maybe yeah, that's a good question. I don't know. Like, I wouldn't now be attracted to the very sort of campy, I don't know, an example, like the Dane Buckleys of this. You know Dane Buckley? Yeah. I wouldn't be attracted to that kind of, yes, queen, like that kind of thing. So that kind of severely limits your
range,
dating pool when you're like to like half of the men, And
is it easy to get sex?
I mean, yeah, for most people, I think, yeah. But I just like going back to the sort of being okay with it. I still have like a lot of sort of like I put it this way: if I had money, I would just be like get a whore and then just fuck off. Do you know what I mean?
Oh really?
Yeah, because it's that kind of like a.
So after you finish, you're like you're not happy with yourself.
Yeah. So then it's just like you know, get out of it. That's and that's obviously, you know, shit. I've got to, you know, clean off my dick. You know, like that's kind of, that's stuff I gotta. That's stuff.
Oh, fuck's sake, man! Can you clean your ass before you get?
Yeah, but like I don't know. Like I've been in therapy for fucking, you know, going on 10 years, and I don't know. But yeah, like there is like there's Grindr, which is famously sort of you know, for sex. You can get sex pretty easily, but I don't know. It's not. If you're into that sort, I think that's terrifying.
What is?
Like hookups and stuff.
Why?
You go over to a stranger's. Are you in a relationship?
I think that's
right now, or
normal
you-
though. I think
No.
Let's take it easy with it. Yeah, no areas where I live and no relationship statuses,
We
please.
should've- before this, we should have asked. Is there anything you don't want us to talk about?
Yeah.
Oh fuck. Right. Is that's a good?
Yeah, man.
natural end.
I've enjoyed my time, man.
Oh man, thank you so much for coming on. You're fucking hilarious.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you guys.
You've got appreciate you too, man. You've got your podcast.
Yeah,
Luke
Luke and Pete talking sheet.
Nice.
On all the YouTube and Spotify,
Nice.
and Apple.
And you're on Instagram at
It's Luke King Craig.
Luke King Craig.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff. All right, thanks
All
so
right.
much, man. That
Thanks
was
a
a
lot.
blast.
All right,
All right,
guys.
man. Peace out.
See you later.
Bye bye.
Bye.